Hello everybody, StarCraft here again for some more Iron Squid 2 action, and this time it is going to be between Liquid's TaeJa, spawning as the Royal Red, Terran down here in the bottom left, and in the top right it is going to be Brown Town, spawning as the Purple Protoss down here in the top right. Now, Brown, yet again, you are not spawning as the Brown Protoss, and I gotta say, that disappoints me hugely, and I'm yet to see the day he does spawn as the Brown Protoss, but when that day comes, I feel like that would just make my life in so many ways. Now this is going to be game 1 of their series, best of 3, and you might be saying, hey man, I am so sick of, whoa, check out all that Korean. I believe that's a little face there, not so much Korean. I'm so sick of the PvTs. You just casted a whole series between MKP and this very Protoss player Brown, but I gotta say, man, I love PvT, and I want to see how TaeJa deals with Brown in comparison to MKP. If he plays a lot more standard, I'm kind of guessing, just because MKP is anything but standard compared to most Terran players. That's kind of why he's partly so exciting to watch. But TaeJa, nonetheless, is also pretty damn exciting to watch. He's got incredible micro skills. I'm talking good micro skills. Did I mention, yeah, he's got pretty good micro as well. So that always makes it fun to watch. Mr. Brown Town over here. So far from the games I've seen of him, he tends to play pretty standard. Usually gets out that second Nexus after maybe 3 gates or something like that. Sometimes 1 gateway robo. And then kind of gets out an observer, has a bit of a scout, and inevitably in PvT gets out an early Colossus. But we'll see if he does that this game as well. I'm kind of assuming so, but we'll wait and see. And just while this game gets underway, Paolo the Pylon over here doing his job, seeing the low ground down there. While this game's getting underway, I'm going to talk about the new patch for HOTS. Oh my god, new HOTS patch! Ah! That's right, guys. It's pretty crazy times. If you have not seen or checked up on that new patch, oh my gosh, definitely check that up on Blizzard's webpage. But it's insane. Okay, firstly, the most crazy thing, and if you guys haven't heard about this, you're probably just gonna start weeping uncontrollably, unless of course you're a Terran player, is that siege tanks will no longer require the siege mode upgrade. They just instantly have siege mode, and that's right, I am not making this up. Siege tanks with instant siege mode. Oh my god. Brown is going to be dropping his Nexus there, and TaeJa, man, he sees what's going on. There goes the Stalker. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. You did not hear me wrong. But there are so many other changes. Reapers don't do additional damage against light. You might be going, oh my god, that's a huge nerf. How on earth are they going to kill workers now? Well, they don't need a tech lab to be created. So, I don't know, is that an overall nerf? I kind of think so, just because 4 damage by itself is pretty pathetic. So, I guess you're going to be seeing a lot more Hellion and Widowmine harass instead of Reapers. Oh, that Marina's not so lucky there. But, yeah, it's insane, man. Mothership Core no longer has Envision, so it can no longer detect Widowmines, things like that. Instead, the Oracle has Envision. What? That's right. And the Mothership Core has Time Warp. What? That's right. The Mothership Core has Time Warp. The Oracle has Envision. Ability swap right there. And the Mothership also has Time Warp. And they got rid of Vortex, which honestly was just a bit of a joke after they nerfed it, like killing 1 unit in this mini pathetic gravity thing. It was, yeah, it was actually pretty hilarious. Kind of worth it for the entertainment value of. I only saw it used once in a HOTS game, but it was really pathetic. Right now the Stalker, and this is TaeJa's, man. This is his Marine micro. I'll bet you anything he does not lose the Marine right now, even though Brown's going to keep poking. Look at that, bringing these 3 up the front. Oh, gonna put the damaged ones in the back, the strong ones at the front, and yeah, that's why he's not going to lose Marine, man. His micro is so good. Gonna scare the Stalker on out of here. That did actually lose a bit of health damage there, not just the shields. So TaeJa coming out on top of that little micro battle. See what I did there? The factory is going to be going out for TaeJa at the same time. Brown is getting out his observer. This is what he does, man. Gets observed before Immortal, even though that's pretty damn standard. And he always likes to get these sentries out first, which is a good idea, I gotta say. Good defensively and just gives them more time to get that energy. TaeJa is going to be taking out these destructible rocks. This is the destructible rocks hit crew, man. Hitman crew. And Stevie the Shark is just like, oh, what did those rocks ever do to you? As I feel like this is the most kind and pacifistic, no, that's not a word. Just the most kind and caring shark. He would never hurt a soul. Actually not deciding to take out those rocks. So just wasting some ammo there. God, TaeJa. You don't have unlimited, oh yes you do have unlimited ammo. And the observer, not really going straight into the base for now. As there is already an observer in the base, seeing everything that's going down, seeing TaeJa's additional barracks. So it looks like he is gearing up for a push, possibly once he gets out a couple of medivacs, which I'm assuming he's about to build with this starport. Oh yeah, there's the medivacs. And Mr. Browntown over here is getting up his robotics base, so he is going to be pumping out a Colossus as soon as that's up. If we have a look at the worker supply, Brown is actually ahead there, but quite a bit behind in the army supply. And we'll see if TaeJa does this, but a lot of players have been using the factory not for scouting, but if they go for an early push, just to kind of mess with the opponent's AI by landing it in their way or just hovering it above the army's head while they attack. So we'll see what if he is going to be doing that, but it looks like he is going to be moving in for attack here as these medivacs have popped on out, and his his rally point is set over here, so he's going to be gearing up. Brown wants to hold off right now until he can get out as much Colossus as he can. You can see one is almost done here. He's getting on the additional gateways, chronoing those upgrades, excuse me, as he knows the attack is inevitable. Although TaeJa probably wants to wait for combat shields to be done, as well as weapons level 1, which is going to be done. Although Brown is going to have a slight upgrade advantage here, as he did go for the 1-1, which is finishing up now. TaeJa only getting that one attack. Bye-bye, Sacrificial Marine. So we'll see how this works. I mean, a lot of it's going to come down to force fields, things like that. Looks like TaeJa is going to try and land this factory here. And here we go. He's going to engage. Looks like he's going to drop in the main at the same time. Keep an eye on that drop. This Marine's going to start moving in with these workers. More units warped in, defensive force fields going down. There are 2 stalkers and some zealots here, so cleaning up that drop nicely. Trying to take out this factory. TaeJa decides to lift it off and move it on out, but it is going to burn down if he does not drop a mule. More reinforcements streaming in, so TaeJa is definitely going for it. Stim forward there. Guardian Shield goes up. Here comes the Factory of Doom. Force field's going down, doing a pretty decent job there, actually. That pylon is going to be taken out, and Brown is pylon blocked. Oh, only for a few seconds, so he's alright. And here we go. He's going to be pulling out the probes, getting some more zealots. And looks like these Colossus, yes, one Colossus does fall there. This Immortal still has quite a bit of life though, although there's so many units here from TaeJa. Does want to take it out on this Colossus. Oh, that was so close, just keeping that Colossus alive, although it does fall now. But looks like Brown has held this off, even though he was quite a bit behind in the army supply. His overall supply is still behind, but keep in mind a lot of that army supply is tied up in these 6 medivacs. So Brown, he's alright though. TaeJa is constantly sending in units here, so I feel like he's gonna keep putting on the pressure. Under pressure, do. TaeJa's under pressure. Actually, Brown's under pressure. Oh my god, I messed that up. More sentries and a couple of zealots on the way. What is this probe doing? Ugh, I feel like it's not the time to expand, although I don't think Brown is going to be expanding, as he knows, man. He knows this is coming. Even a couple of Vikings mixed into the army there for Mr. TaeJa. Only one Colossus. Another Immortal on the way. Guardian Shield does go down. Oh. Blink is done. Charges on the way. 2-2. So Brown's upgrades are looking pretty good. I mean, TaeJa, I believe he's still only on the 1 attack. Yes, he is. So he's going for it. It's all in right now as he's pulled SCVs, man. This is it for TaeJa. Can he do it? We will see. Brown backing up, buying time for that extra Colossus. Here we go. The Colossus is going to be honed down there by those Vikings. Brown pulling in the probes, the SCVs. Another model does pop out. Guardian Shield doing actually quite a bit to lessen the damage of these Marauders here. Stim there, and looks like Brown might hold here. Although there are quite a few Marauders. Although there are 2 Immortals to deal with those. And here we go. TaeJa does have a few more reinforcements, more SCVs. Nice blink micro there from Brown, keeping these Stalkers alive for as long as possible. Actually going to turn the health bars on so you guys can have a sneak there. And oh my gosh, I do believe Brown has done it. He's held this off, man. But here we go. TaeJa's going to keep on going for it. And with both players on 2 base, this is actually kind of funny to see how this works out. Brown does have the upgrade advantage though, I keep saying that, but it is definitely a thing. He's even working on the 3 shields right now. So that's kind of what's keeping him in the game at the moment. Oh, might actually be able to get a medivac. Yes, he does. Freebie, freebie. As Husky would say. And there we go. 2 Immortals here. Warping in more. I mean, I don't know how this is going to work out. TaeJa is taking a 3rd here. So he's going to be ahead in the bases count, ahead in the macro. I mean, Brown knows about it as that Zealot was right there. So he's got some options now. He can gear up for an attack. Oh, he's getting a Dark Shrine. Whoa, whoa. Wah, wah, wee, wah. Dark Shrine is on the way. Yeah, like I was saying, he can gear up for attack, or he can expand and just try and macro up a bit to keep up with TaeJa's 3rd. But I feel like with the upgrade advantage and the Dark Shrine, I don't know, what is he doing? He's getting a Dark Shrine and a Temple Archives. That's a lot of tech for 2 bases, man. Keep in mind, he's almost got 3 armor and 2 attack. So he is taking up a lot for 2 bases. But here we go. Charge is done. So Zell's going to be charging in there. And Immortals haven't really been able to do anything. Guardian Shield is still alive though. That Sentry's still alive there. And I really don't think there's enough for Brown to do any real damage here. So he is going to try and bail out. That Immortal, I'm pretty sure, is going to go down, especially with Marauder slow there. And run, Immortal! Run, Forest! Run! Oh, the Hero Marine with the double stim. It's going to take out that Immortal. He's going to feel like a total boss. And I feel like Brown made a huge decision there, as he didn't really gear up for attack properly. He just kind of sent in what units he had and decided to go super tech heavy. I don't know why he got that Temple Archives out. You look at his gas, he's got hardly any, and especially with the DT Shrine. I mean, Dark Templars are a very gas heavy unit. And right now he's going to be saying, hey, I got DTs just by killing that 1 Marine. I don't think that was really the best way to use your DTs. Oh my gosh. As isn't not looking good for Brown. TaeJa's army, his Bible here is pretty huge. Almost more than double the army supply. So we'll see. I mean, I don't even think there's any Colossus on the field. No, there are not. He is going to be relying solely on these DTs, or with the scan, DT gets cleaned up pretty quickly. So I don't know what Brown can do here. He's going to have to pull off his probes, the blink forward to try and do some damage. 2 Immortals are here, but there we go. There is the GG in 2 different languages. And Liquids. TaeJa is going to be taking game 1, the overall favorite, but can Brown come back in game 2? Mr. Purple Brown, we shall see, as I'm going to go ahead and cast that game for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.